Hi everyone, and welcome to today's video. So, we are going to talk about the psychology of these panic buyers. So, I just kind of feel like talking about this because to me this is something interesting. So yeah, um, panic buyers. What I'm saying is these are the type of people that go to the shops and get as much food as they can during emergencies and stuffs. So so think about it. These this let's go on to like wildlife stuffs. Um, back in October, I was in the park and I was watching all these grey squirrels. And obviously, October, November time is the fall time. So squirrels are very intelligent animals, and they can detect that winter's coming and things like that. So what they do is they collect as many nuts as possible or anything and take it to their nest and store it for safekeeping and guard it from other squirrels. And also, I noticed that a few squirrels were fighting each other, and you can hear them screaming at each other, and they are running around in the trees and chasing each other, and then they make this really weird screeching noise. They say, "Hey, get away from me," and things like that. So squirrels get really territorial during those times. So they get really aggressive and panicky. Um, those are grey squirrels we're talking about, and they are vicious with each other when they have something and they want something. So what I'm saying is, grey squirrels are literally knowing that winter's coming and they doing as much as they can and then fill up their nest is so they can survive throughout the whole winter. Um, Basically, it's all survival instincts and here's some of us, like on the internet, laughing at all these panic buyers with all the hordes of toilet papers, going, "Ha ha, that person's stupid." But yeah, it's we're literally in this situation now that like there's a lot of these panic buyers, but you've got to. But do think about that. Actually, they are really anxious. They are high in anxiety, and they literally can't think of anything else because the problem with anxiety is you are distracted by the anxiety and you can't think properly with anything else but on the thing that you need or something that would keep you safe. And once you've got it, you feel safe. Um, so when you're anxious, are you able to think about anything else other than what you're anxious about and trying to keep safe about? The answer is it's very hard. For example, say like you're about to go shopping and you almost got out the door and you're like, oh crap, I need to grab a bag because a few bags because I know full well that I had to pay 10 or 15p at the shop for them, right? 10 or 15p for a bag. So all you can think about is that you walk out the door with your bags, but you forgot your wallet and you forgot your keys because you are so fixated on the bags that you're thinking of, that you're anxious about, because you know you're anxious about paying for a bag at a store, but it made you forget your keys, your car keys, or whatever. So as you can see, panic buys have absolute no ability whatsoever to think about others but themselves. So yeah, that's a problem with anxiety. Anxiety is horrible. So that's the thing with squirrels. They know full well that winter's coming. They've got to collect all the nuts, and they could think about their family, and you know, they collect all the nuts and try to, but they don't think about the other squirrels because they don't know them. So they hoard it themselves. Bears, grizzly bears, they fatten up during the summer and then they sleep during the winter. So, it's, if you think about it, it's all survival instinct. It's the anxiety of getting stuff and then you feel safe after once you get all the stuff. It's this fear. The thing is, we all living beings and we're not robots. Because we are a living being with adrenal glands in our bodies that heats up and goes like this, which driven up our heart and our brain, and it heats up your body and you feel very hot. Which is anxiety. The adrenal glands are feelings. It's literally in your body. It's down here. And it revs up your heart. Your heart starts pumping hard. Your blood's rushing around. You start feeling really hot. And then your brain is racing like many milliseconds. And you end up forgetting about everything else. And this is quite dangerous. But that's how we are. It's survival instincts and it's hard. Mind you, there is a way that I think that would work is, say like if I was ever president of the US or like if I was a prime minister of the UK, whatever, along with things like first aid kits and blah blah and things like that and personal protective equipment, places like workplaces or like people's homes, for health and safety reasons, for things like smoke alarms or whatever, it's the same as that. I believe there should be a 2-week supply of food. Everyone should be given a chest, a big box like this, and with lots of rations in of like MREs. and then it'd be put in the box for safekeeping. So during emergency, you can use that during emergency so that you don't have to panic buy into the shops and grab all the food and being selfish. That would help because then there'd be plenty of food for everyone during an emergency because that would prevent panic buying. So you can have like MRE in there and some water or whatever that lasts you for a bit. This coronavirus thing, there wasn't a lot of plan for it really. Oh my god, I could go on for hours, but I don't want to go on for hours. All I'm talking about is the psychology of panic buyers and panic buying. It's all basically in our blood, which is survival instincts, because we all have adrenal glands that revs up our heart and it goes into our brain, and it's like, oh my god. So yeah, it is. It is hard, and it's the same thing as if you were in a car crash, you're in a car crash rolling over, right? And you're like, oh my god, oh my god. You're literally panicking in that moment. It's the same thing, but your adrenaline is so high that you have bags of energy, a lot of energy is all of a sudden your brain is going to overdrive. You end up with, because the adrenaline was a norepinephrine for your brain, is a chemical, it's a stress chemical that drives you, and it provides energy for your survival. And you are, when you're in that panic mode after being in a car crash or whatever, or like, for example, you've been stabbed, it feels like a punch. Well, um, you just don't feel pain because there's so much adrenaline inside you that it becomes a painkiller temporarily. But then when you calm down, you suddenly feel pain. It's just that initial panic, you know, is this adrenaline, norepinephrine chemical which it drives you with full of energy and you don't feel tired. I mean, for example, if you were feeling sleepy on the sofa, watching TV, or you're on your computer, someone comes up to you and go boo like that, you suddenly jump like this, and then you all of a sudden feel awake because of the adrenaline, and your heart is going bang, 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 and then you are so awake. It's all the same thing. Anyway, I've been noticing it for about the psychology of panic buyers, because obviously it's a survival instinct, so, and stuff like that. And I was talking about grey squirrels and bears that fatten up during the summer and spring and then hibernate in the winter, and pseudo squirrels hibernate in the winter or whatever. So yeah, feel free to subscribe, feel free to press like button. Oh, the funny thing is, right now Sniff is literally doing a TikTok, so I'm doing a YouTube video right now, he's in the other room literally doing a TikTok. So if you see his TikTok, you know when that was done. This at the time of this video. Brilliant, isn't it? Anyway, take care everyone and stay safe and wash your hands. Bye bye for now.